So Kel, you met all of the young people who came in for their interviews. What was the most surprising aspect of the interview process for you?
You know, I've worked with youth for a number of years in a number of different capacities, and so I would just say that I never really know what to expect. I would probably say I maybe have lowered my expectations over time just so I'm not sadly disappointed. You know, even teaching college-age students, I find that there is still so much for them to learn, so much growing that has to be done. But what I'm finding in terms of young people today is just the amount of exposure that they've had to new ideas, to the world in and of itself via, you know, modern media forms. When I was coming up, there was, you know, 3 channels, the big networks, and then PBS. But now, you know, as much as we'd like to think, yes, there's a lot of fluff out there, but there's also a lot of information that's really opening people's minds, opening people's eyes. And I think that this is actually what is changing youth in terms of what they think about, in terms of what their, you know, plans are for the future. Definitely when we have 8th graders who are rising 9th graders talking about future careers and career paths of significance, I believe that a lot of that is attributed into this accelerated aspect of the world where competition is definitely increased, and so being prepared ahead of time for opportunities, it's just not enough to walk into basically a university setting and have no focus and no goals, but we have young people who are going into the 9th grade who are already talking about careers which will demand, you know, 5, 6, 10 years of college. That's very, very motivating for me to see, and it's very motivating for me to see that when you hold an interview process like this on a Saturday morning, that you're actually having students come in and their parents, because, you know, they really do want to succeed. They really do want to do the right thing, and I think that, you know, any conduit that can offer that opportunity, I fully support. And again, some of the students I think have really exceeded my expectations in terms of the maturity level, in terms of their acknowledgement and awareness of these larger social problems which need to be taken care of. It's, you know, we need to start to build teams of people who are able to fix these things, as opposed to continuing to complain about them. It's not going to work on me.